So what y'all, this is gonna be for the sign of Virgo. Like, comment, share so I can pick up on y'all's energy. But for Virgo, I'm picking up on you're just getting adjusted to the new climate. You're getting adjusted to this new vibration. It's taking a while for you to get adjusted. It's like you may be worried about the process and the details, the ins and outs. That's just your nature to want to know the details and the ins and outs, the numbers, the real deal. But I'm getting that the sun, brighter days are ahead, meaning you gotta adapt. You gotta adapt. It always starts off like that. Even as a baby, you don't really know much, but you just start soaking in the information. And sometimes when you get to a block of trying to be creative, again, it's just the thinking too much or trying to know too much. Like when you get in that energy of creating, you have to get to a certain point to where you're not thinking, you're just doing. It gets to a point to where like thinking is the problem. Meditate, thinking, like there's nothing else to think about at a certain point. It's just action. It's just, and it ain't even about simply just action. Like even if you don't have the energy, it's just about not being in your head and just going, like naturally doing things in life. Like a cow, for example, it doesn't have to think too much about eating and what I'm gonna eat and how I'm gonna eat. It just eats the grass. It ain't really a thought. It's an action of just doing. And you don't gotta think. I'm eating. I ain't even thinking now because I'm eating. I'm so caught up on eating, I don't have to think. You know what I mean? But anyways, this is gonna be for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? Could be thinking about a relationship as well, or just your spiritual path. If it's not a relationship, it's your spiritual path. Especially with that tricky rip. Same card came out of the first card once again, so we'll take that. It's just confirmation of it's exactly where this message is coming through clear as day. This new chapter or journey that you're in, you're gonna be traveling, or you gotta get used to traveling. You may not have been used to going to this one place that you're going to, but you gotta get used to it now. Like that's what I'm saying. You go to a place that's unfamiliar, but it's like, hey, it is what it is. Or you can keep going back to disappointment, back at places you've been disappointed at already. That's what I'm saying. Like you can sit here and fester and think about how something didn't work out and keep replaying it, or you can get out your mind and just go to a newer place where you're not thinking about that, or you're not even in that. It could be the environment, honestly. It could be the environment that's throwing things off at this time. Like you're there but you're not there. You want to cut out a person, place, thing. Could even be it don't, like literally anything. Person, place, thing, animal, location. You want to cut something out and live a higher vibrational life, or you just want to be happy, or you just want to. The High Priestess. You want to cut this off and get back to your in self-care. So if you want, that's the other thing too, when it comes to the overthinking or just the analysis paralysis, that's when the devil creeps in at, like, meaning the minute you start to go into overthinking thing, that's still doing something, and that's opening up an opportunity for negative thoughts to come in, that devil energy, that the energy opposite of what you're actually trying to do. Like that voice saying, you can't do it, you ain't good enough, don't do that, be lazy. Like that voice, when you start to overthink, that's when that voice creeps in. But when you just stop fucking thinking and just give it up to universe and give it up to God and just let go in general. Fuck it. Sometimes you gotta hit that fuck it button. But that's how the enemy is creeping in. It's like the idle mind is the devil's playground. Or idle mind is the devil's workshop. However you want to look at it. You ain't busy enough. And it ain't about just making moves. You don't even gotta be intense, but you have to have that motion. Slowly but surely. Completion. You're already in this new cycle. That's the other reason why overthinking and analysis paralysis worked in the last cycle, but this cycle is like universe is patting you on the butt. People knocking on the door, hey, your rent's due, motherfucker. you can't afford to just sit back and just think, oh, I just want to think and figure it out. No, it ain't no time for that now. Now the solution is already there. If you can't come up with a solution, you're gonna get the solution we give you now. That's how the universe works. Like, if you ain't woke enough to move through this matrix, all right, well, we gonna move that ass for you. We got something. Cause then if you're not making progress, you're declining. You're never stagnant. That's how this world works. So I feel like you could have been dealing with a relationship though. If it's not a relationship, it's like a job or a home or just like a family dynamic that you didn't want to let go of. But shit, you really gotta let it go for real. And it may have already detached itself on its own. Like, universe probably has already intervened with what's going on. You want to go backwards maybe, but something forced you. Like, one door closed, it forced you to. It says, listen, you still don't fucking get it. So like, even though this reading is even saying this, or you could even be in that new cycle, you still haven't even accepted it, or you don't want to. I'm gonna leave it at that for Virgos. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.